I'm psychologist Dominic Herbst, and I want to answer the question, is forgiveness the same as forgetting? And the easy and quick answer is no. No, you're not expected to forget the impact of somebody's offense against you, nor am I. However, there is a difference in living under the power of what they did to me or living above the impact of what they did to me. Now, if I live under the power of what another person did, maybe they said things to me that made me feel as if I was the worst person on earth, or that I had no value, or they cursed me with all kinds of words, making me feel that not only that I was worthless, that I was a deceiver, a person that is a destroyer, things of that nature that are very vile and disgusting. And it's impossible that you or I would not feel deeply hurt and violated by a person's words. Maybe it was a physical assault. Someone hit you and assaulted you, slapped you, pushed you, and tried to demean you with their rage and their abuse. Maybe it was a situation where the person just completely rejected you, as if you didn't even exist, that they would find no time to be in your life, someone that you considered to be very important. Well, the anger that comes within us is a natural response, because nobody's perfect in this world. We all make mistakes. Now, there's going to be anger from situations where people don't even try to hurt us. But we have to be honest with the fact that it still made us angry. It's easy to identify the anger from those who purposely tried to hurt us, based on some of the things I just shared. The bitterness that begins to develop in my emotions is very toxic. It is like poison. It permeates all through my soul. It will affect my thinking and my intellect. It will infect my emotions, and it will actually create actions and words out of me that also are hurting someone else and hurting myself. I will then be caught in certain regrettable behaviors. You see, because bitterness in the emotions is like an accelerant to a burning ember. It creates even more fire, and sometimes when it's really intense, a firestorm. Now, you know, a firestorm, very difficult to put out. It takes many people to put it out. The last place we want a firestorm is in our emotions. But when people hurt us and we don't get the forgiveness from it, we don't forgive them for what they have done, we will not be free of that firestorm. That's the only way to put out the fire. Now, people think if I forgive, the person is off the hook for what they've done. Oh, no, they aren't. They're still under judgment in terms of what they have done. Will create within them a sense of guilt. It will create within them a sense of violation against you or me. Now, you might say, but I've looked at them. They don't look like it even bothers them because they offend so many people. I agree with you. The outward appearance that we see is never a full understanding of what's happening internally. No matter how happy or how at peace they look, it's impossible for the violator, the offender, to be at peace for what they've done. Imagine the sleepless nights. Everybody has had them, and I guarantee you, I've lived too long to know, not to know, that the people that are hurting you and me, when they do not get the peace from that and get healed from the way they treat people, they have miserable, lonely, fear-filled lives, even if it doesn't look like that. And I want to say to you, though, you have the right to be healed. And your healing and being free from what they have done is not conditioned on them coming to you saying, I'm sorry. They may go years and never say they're sorry for what they've done. But you and I still have the responsibility to get the healing. And forgiveness will free me from the power of the bitterness that would own me. You see, if I don't do that, I'm condemned to repeat what I don't heal. You see, if someone takes my value and dignity by offending me, hurting me, assaulting me, if I don't get the healing through forgiveness, I will hurt other people from the place of that bitterness. I won't even make the connection. I'll be irritable. I'll be hypersensitive. That means when somebody triggers me, I'll be more quick to pounce and make them feel my anger. I often like to say that the definition of vengeance, like revenge, is if you don't feel my pain, I'll make you feel my pain. And that's what bitterness does. It creates in me a desire to make other people victims because I've been victimized. Remember, person that offended you, you leave that to someone else's judgment. Don't ruin your life with the people you care about by letting that bitterness be there. Forgive them and ask to be forgiven. Not necessarily from them, but forgive them. And by doing so, you will be free. And being free means you will live above it. You won't forget, but remembering it will not bring you down. When you remember it, you will know that you now own your past from what they've done. But until forgiveness comes, your past will own you.